What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the Big Go Pack Go channel. Here we talk about mainly the Packers, but we sprinkle in a little bit of the rest of the NFL. I know I'm a little late on these, but I still got to do my draft thoughts, opinions, and basically what I think how I think that draft class will do, and highlight a couple players, things of the sort. So I'm already done with all the NFC. So moving on to the AFC. I'm gonna try to make this fast. I'm gonna get right into it. So let's start with the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC North. So Kyle Hamilton, Tyler Lindenbaum, David Ojabo, Travis Jones, Daniel Felipe. Let's stop right there. Let's say that all five of those players are on many other teams day one starters. Insane. But then moving on to the rest of their picks, which is they managed to grab Isaiah Likely, who's looking now like more of a steal. They got Jordan Stout, Charlie Kolar, and Jalen Armour Davis in the fourth round, and also DeMarvin Williams in the fourth round. These folks had so many picks in the fourth round. Holy cow. And they hit it on two. We'll see what the other ones do, but I think they hit on two. Daniel Felipe is going to develop into a great dude. He's a mountain of a man. He was already a mountainous man with good technique. So, I mean, but the fact that they got Kyle Hamilton sat, I think they traded back, if I'm mistaken, and got Kyle Hamilton was, no, I think they just sat there. Let me see. No, yeah, they just sat there. And then they traded Marquise Brown, and then that's how they got to Brown. I mean, look, the thing is, I'm sorry, I want to make it fast, but the fact that I think the Ravens were one of, excuse me, I had to sneeze, so I kind of paused that out. We're not going to get y'all hearing that on the microphone. Either way, but no, the fact that they were able to make moves to grab more talent, but sit and grab an amazing talent is just beyond what a good team could do. It's crazy. And grabbing Tyler Batty in the back. I mean, they have a bunch of running backs, so it's not like they're gonna do anything special. Like, see him doing much. But this is a strong class for sure. Well, moving on to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Kenny Pickett, George Pickens, DeMarvin Leal, two day one starters, and Kenny Pickens and George Pickens and DeMarvin Leal. Kenny Pickett, I think they should just go ahead and start him, honestly, because I have no faith at all in Mitch Trubisky. We know why. But moving on. Forgive me. They also got Calvin Austin, Connor Hayward, Mark Robinson, and Chris Oladoke. A quarterback just for training camp. See what happens. You never know what can happen. Then a linebacker that's maybe special teams. Connor Hayward and Cameron Hayward's brother is insane. The fact that they actually went out and got him, but it's funny. It's cool. Like, brothers on the same team. We got the Watt brothers and the Hayward brothers now. And then Calvin Austin, I think, is going to be a pretty good receiver. He should be alright. I don't believe that he shouldn't be the odd man out in a very deep Pittsburgh receiver. Like, yeah, George, like, holy cow, George Pickens, Deontay Johnson. I was just talking about Chase Claypool, like earlier today in the video, but yeah, no, I don't think, it's 4 receivers right there locked down. James Washington is gone, so I mean, I think, so, I mean, he might have that 5th, 6th spot. Yeah, this is it's a pretty decent class. I think they got some spots where they needed it, and they always have a strong roster as it is now, so safe for some parts, but we'll see how they work it out. It's always a new year. Shoot, the Bengals went to the Super Bowl last year. The Rams won it. Moving on, Cincinnati Bengals. Speaking of which, they got Daxton Hill, Cam Taylor, Britt, 2 DBs right off the bat because they needed DB help. Yeah, Von Bell is good. It's alright, but he needs help. Daxton Hill is definitely gonna be their help. Well, I mean, they do have Jesse Bates. They still got Jesse Bates, so it's not like. Dang it! I didn't say that. I'm sorry, but Jesse Bates is still there, I believe. Be aware having him, Daxton Hill, and Von Bell. It's gonna be a great trio of safeties, but Daxton Hill can play all over, so he can go on the slide if they want to actually just play him from day 1 too. He can go at corner too, if I'm not mistaken. He has experience there, but he's more, he's more where he's very versatile. I don't know if you can really say he's better at one more than the other. Just an insanely versatile dude. But yeah, and then they got Zachary Carter, decent tackle out of Florida in the 3rd round, and they got Cordell Roars in the offensive line, Tyson Anderson safety, and Jeffrey Gunter in edge. Just more depth, basically. I don't know. I mean, they got safety. We'll see what they plan on doing with these guys. I think it's just depth. That's really it. But either way, I think this draft is really riding on hoping that Daxton Hill and Cam Taylor can really shore up that backfield throughout the next couple of years. Can't forget that. But moving on to the Cleveland Browns. Martin Emerson, Alex Wright, and David Bell were their first 3 picks because they traded everything, a leg and an arm for Deshaun Watson, which a whole bunch of draft picks on top of that. But now Martin Emerson's steal, David Bell, look, people won't always write off somebody for a slow 40 on the combine, but then you get Keenan Allen dropping to the Chargers in the 3rd round, but then you get Jarvis Landry dropping to the Dolphins deeper than that. Like, yo, just because they have a slow 40 does not mean that they are a bad player. Look, Alvin Kamara didn't exactly run a really fast 40, if I'm not mistaken. He was like a 4.6. if I'm not 4-6, period, if I'm not mistaken. But he's burning a bunch of folks. So what a force. Okay, look, yeah, a 4.76 is bad, but Jarvis Landry is fantastic. He ran a 4.77, so let's not chastise a man on his 40. Stop falling in love with a 40. Sheesh. But either way, Alex Wright, a good pass rusher, can become really good. Obviously, if he just plays it right. Perry on Winfrey, I think, is going to be a fantastic defensive tackle in the league, even if he doesn't get a chance in Cleveland. But I mean, he's making moves. K. Dior, a kicker in the 4th round. Well, I mean, they're not the Buccaneers whiffing in the 2nd round. But then a running back, another running back, as if they needed one. Mike Woods, or Joan Ford, being that running back, if I hadn't said it. Then they got another receiver, Mike Woods, another edge, and that's it. Thomas, and offensive lineman Dawson Deaton. So more depth, potentially really good depth piece than Isaiah Thomas. He played for Oklahoma, and Oklahoma went deep. Really not deep, but they had a good team, and they played a lot of good teams. So it's just the competition in between that. I think he's going to definitely take that on forward and grow well. But we'll see. But and all together, I think these 4 had some solid drafts. They hit on a good few players, but who knows what they'll do. We'll have to come back and see in about 3 or 4 years, or 2 apparently, because some draft picks are not even lasting 2 years with their teams. Alright, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Keep a lookout. I will do my AFC soon, and we'll get that done. Appreciate y'all. See you on the next one. Deuce.